IZW is the hottest show in town, and tomorrow night's show will be cool. It's a tag team championship title match as Aerial Assault takes on the champion future Hall of Famers. Plus, the real deal Aaron Neal is in for the fight of his life in a gauntlet match. First against Randy Price, then Kevin Morgan, and finally against an unnamed IZW superstar. The winner gets a heavyweight title shot at IZW's Redemption August 6th. And what will the founder of IZW do? Or will we even see Johnny Z this week? Find out tomorrow night. IZW. Every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton.
Now it is time for all of you 250,000 viewers who was not lucky enough to be in the Impact Arena. My man Jeff the Commish is about to set the record straight. He's about to answer all those questions that DA wanted to know, that Johnny Z wanted to know, that all these people in the arena wanted to know. He's about to answer that right now.
Well, fans, this was the moment we'd all been waiting for. You saw at the top of the show how everything started with the attack on Johnny Z from yourself and from his brother Jeff, and we knew that tonight we got our answers.
I'm just gonna get right to this. My brother was out earlier asking for answers. So John, big brother, come on down and get your answers.
Well, fans, this has definitely been the moment that he'd been waiting for. And as he walks through the curtain, just look at his face, look at his eyes, the expression, just the fire coming from his eyes, the anger, just no idea what was going on and what was going through his little brother's mind. But he was definitely about to find out.
While you're talking about Johnny Z's face and his fire, you failed to mention that the people were on their feet when my man, the Commish, came out.
Look at that. Look at that look from Johnny Z.
He's hot.
He was on a mission.
I don't blame him.
He's got a lot on his mind and so much happening here in IZW, and that's why we had to give you this 1 hour show just trying to go over all of it. But this definitely the biggest moment.
This is the biggest moment because he's about to be set straight by my man, the Commish. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Set him straight, boss. People are sheep. People are sheep.
I never thought I'd hear that chant in this arena in all these years.
Little brother, little brother, little brother. If you were anybody else on God's green earth, I promise you we would not be having a conversation right now. We would be a lot farther along in this process than we already are.
Hey, Johnny, just punch him in the face and say,
You know, out of respect, boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I said boy, so understand it. You go for this mic again and I'll kick your ass all over this arena. You'll notice our mother is not in the building, and that's because I asked her not to be here. You see, it's out of respect for our mother that I'm gonna go ahead and do something I don't do very often. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna give you just a few minutes. We'll see just how long that respect lasts. Because I'm gonna let you run your mouth, I'm gonna let you blow a bunch of hot air, and then when you get done telling all of us where exactly you lost your mind, then I'll tell you exactly how I feel about it.
Well, fans, that just shows you how personal all this has become.
Lost my mind? I have never been saner. Let me tell you what I saw. Let me give you some answers. Earlier tonight, you came out to this ring, and I thought I would never see the day that my own flesh and blood would cry and moan. Would moan to the fans and give these people, oh man. You just showed me that you've turned soft. You have lost it. And I don't know if you realized it, but at Evolution, you had the biggest match of your career. The biggest match. And what happened? You lost. Double D put you in your place. That's pathetic. And what else happened? The next week, what did you do? You came to this ring, you called Double D out, he came down, and what did you do? You shook his hand. That is weak. What happens? What did you teach me when someone does that? What did you teach me when someone puts you down? You put them back in their place. You put a boot to them. So what did I do? I did what you taught me. I got Impact Inc. in here, and I put the boot to Double D. I got him in this ring. He was down. And I called you out. You walked down, and what did you do? You let him go. That is weak. But I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down because you're my brother. And I'm gonna give you answers. What happened last week is I gave you a warning. A warning. And tonight, I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen. I have just started what's called a hostile takeover. And because you're my brother, I'm going to do something for you that if you were anyone else, you would be in this ring and I would put you in your place. But you have two choices. You can either walk away and let what's going to happen. Let me take this company to the future. Or we can make this takeover a little more hostile. So what's it gonna be?
How many times have we seen Impact Inc. surround a ring, but never with Johnny Z inside? And you know, Johnny Z, I've known him for a long time, and he's not the kind of person to walk away.
Well, he should have been, because this right here, DA, is the stupidest thing I've
right
ever
there
seen.
You see all the aggression, all the anger coming out.
Wow, man, all the aggression.
Taking yourself down right there.
All of the stupid, I don't care, it took me down. Shut up, DA. That was dumb. If anyone knows the outcome of this, it's him. Jeff, my man the commish, was nice enough to give him a pass, let him leave, and that's what he chose?
Johnny Z's not going to back down. Just the numbers game too much.
The numbers game, you're right. Jermaine Johnson, heavyweight champion of the world. Michael Berry, Randy Price, Jeff the commish. We don't play around, and that man knows that. That's why I was shocked on this night just like I was the week before.
Fans, we showed you the start of the show, exactly what happened to start all this, and the last time it was just a two-person attack, and this time all four members of Impact Inc. involved.
We're all on the same page, DA. We're all united. Hostile takeover. Did you hear that?
Even seeing this again, it's so difficult to watch. The shirt, his own shirt being ripped off his back.
Our own shirt getting ripped off his back. He's not in this group anymore. He's not part of this. He wussed out. He cried.
But see, so much fight still in Johnny Z. It's too much.
And it's not all his. I blame someone else for this too. The blame game right here is going to keep going and going and going because this is definitely someone else's fault, and they're going to pay as well. Everyone's going to pay.
Fault? What do you mean fault?
Oh, yeah.
How is there fault in this?
There's definitely.
It's a 4-on-1 attack.
You think we wanted to do this? You think this was the plan?
Well, it seems pretty obvious this is what you wanted to do.
He did it to himself, D.A.
How? How is this justified?
He showed weakness. And when have you ever seen
what weakness did he show?
He showed weakness. He cared. And when has that ever been a characteristic of Impact Inc?
He showed respect to Double D. What's wrong with that?
You should have listened to me right there. I informed him right before I slapped him in his gutless face that this is what happens.
That man just, he gave you your shot heavyweight title. You're champion right now because of that man.
I'm champion because of man. I'm champion because of that Cobra stretch right there. The one that's gonna make the one that made Johnny Z pass out last Saturday.
I can't, watching this again, I just can't believe, it's hard to describe everything that Johnny Z has done for Impact Inc. And he called him the natural born leader, the founder of Impact Inc. of IZW.
I've got more exclusives for you, D.A. You want to hear some exclusives? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night show in the Impact Arena. Be there right at 7 o'clock because at 7 o'clock, right when the show starts, my man Jeff the Commish laying down the law for the people immediately as soon as the show starts.
Johnny Z looked like he was out at this point in time. Michael Berry and Randy Price having to actually lift him up. A brutal beating.
Brutal beating by Impact Inc. ain't done
his
until the
own
attorney
little brother.
drop.
I can't stress that enough. That's his little brother.
That's my man. That's the commish. That's Jeff right there. And he's the leader of Impact Inc. Impact Inc.
Fans, I mean, how many times have we seen Impact Inc. standing over a fallen competitor and celebrating? I never thought it would be Johnny Z.
I am so hype right there. I am so happy right now.
It's sickening the pride that you all took in this.
We take pride in chopping off dead weight. That's what happens. And he knows that. That's the part that's shocking to me. I've known that man for a long time. I battled that man. I fought that man. I followed that man. He's taught me a lot. True, I'll give you that. So he should know better.
Fans, I don't know what to say.
What you should say is there's the next #1 contender to the heavyweight championship, Mr. Money, Randy Price. There's the Impact Division champion, Michael Berry. There's the commish, my man Jeff, getting treated like a king should because he's the new ruler of Impact Inc. That's what you should be saying. I shouldn't have to say that.
And Johnny Z just left in the middle of the ring as Impact Inc. celebrated. What a surreal moment.
He's got half a t-shirt that's Impact Inc. by the way. We shouldn't even have left him with that.
Fans, you'll definitely want to be here tomorrow night and hear exactly what Commissioner and co-owner Jeff Wolfenbarger has to say. And nobody's heard from Johnny Z. We don't know his condition.
You will want to be here tomorrow night because not only will my man Jeff the Commish lay down the law for all you people in the future, but we got tag team title matchup tomorrow as well. So the doors open at 6 and the show starts at 7. You can see Impact Inc. You can see